Yo, man, what's up, fam? My name is BCD, the BC Rats, back here in that video. Today we had a nice video for WatchMojo, a video that I'm interested in a lot. Top 10 most controversial anime episodes ever. As you can see, got Shit Hero anime, Evangelion, that's for tags. So I expect to see it the first episode when the false rape accusation on Shit Hero gonna be on here. Guts should be on here. Berserk, the horse scene for Berserk should be on here, and Goblin Slayer, that should be on here. Evangelion, I haven't seen that show in years, so I forgot. I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna find out together. Before we do, go and drop like for your boy. Don't forget to sub. Don't forget to watch Mojo Love on their channel. Click on the link in the description. Don't forget comment, click the notification bell. Let's begin, man.
For better or worse, these episodes made their shows infamous forevermore. I'm Ashley with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 most controversial episodes of anime. For this list, we'll be looking at the episodes from hit anime that caused public outcry from both fans
and they wanted to ban these two shows.
Whether or not the series deserved such ire is up in the air, just as long as there was a de facto negative response from certain parties. Then it counts. If you're looking for more controversial anime content, why don't you head over to Mojo TV, the new TV and mobile app where we've been adding all your WatchMojo favorites that we can't show on YouTube. Find a link in the description below or find it on your favorite app store.
Oh my god,
as always, you can catch me on Twitter at AskJBo, so head over there, give me a follow, and let me know which anime list you want to see next. Number 10, Punishment and Confession. Darling in the
I love this anime, bro.
If you want to see a character's popularity and likability plummet in the blink of an eye, then you need look no further than the time that Ichigo forcibly kissed Hiro and confessed her love to him.
That was messed up, bro.
As he was about to chase after Zero 2.
That was messed up. But she gotta do, bro.
Let's just say some people did not react very favorably to this act, and would use the hashtag Bichigo on Twitter to show their frustration. In fact, some people would take it to an even more extreme degree, sending death threats to the series producer, Yuichi Fukushima. All this for a show that has since been mostly forgotten.
Yeah. But it was the highest.
Number 9, Taboo Index, Sword Art Online Alicization.
I gotta watch
Just when you were out of the woods, just when the visual splendor of the series was about to make us forget about Alfheim Online, this happens.
What about happened?
Much like what happened with Oberon, the show did something of a faux pas by using this scene as a throwaway plot point to demonstrate that the bad guys are bad and they do bad things. The scene would be censored for international streaming, and even more so for the American TV broadcast on Adult Swim. Author Reiki Kawahara would
I ain't no Sword Art with like that. I definitely gotta watch now.
Device and won't be using it again in his future works. Number 8, gender swap sex means less sucky girl choices.
Bro, Interspecies Review is one of the best animes I see. Tweet.
And it kinda hurts, but you learn just what girls feel, so you should give it a try. Interspecies Reviewers. It's the straw that broke the camel's back.
Insane. And all the episodes are the same, but this probably top 2.
Series is somewhat tragic, especially given the anime streaming industry's lofty standards on what is considered too much. Yes, we're watching our pervy trio go through a gender bend process to understand how ladies feel when they get laid. And yes, we did see some rather intimate details. But for some reason to extraordinary love too.
Yeah, they can hear you now, Jen.
Number 7, School Days. School Days. Here we go again. We don't deny we got some major morbid delight from watching Makoto get stabbed by one of his many lovers after she discovered that he had cheated on her with one of the other poor saps that agreed to mount his extracurriculum.
Goodbye.
Too bad that on the day this abysmal series was about to end, an actual murder took place with some shockingly similar circumstances surrounding it. What to do in the face of such a moral conundrum? Delay the episode and post replacement footage of a nice boat to avoid any controversy. Yep, you can see how that worked out great.
Oh, there's no point in me even watching this then.
Number 6, Love is a Maiden's Power. The 7 Deadly Sins. This
We're
one
on
hurts.
this episode.
This one really hurts. We were so ready to forgive the dumpster fire aspects of this latest series, including a shocking start to the 3rd season with weird censorship of blood.
Oh, it's a 3rd season?
Just as long as they gave us this
I didn't finish the 3rd season, I only watched the first 10 episodes.
Monumental fight between two sins, the respect it deserved in adaptation. Well, they didn't.
It was that bad?
Instead, they dishonored the Lion Sin of Pride by reducing the reveal of the One into a meh moment, while the physicality of the fight was totally ruined due to the animation being of such poor quality.
What?
Escanor truly deserves so much better than this.
Huh? If I'm still down here, am I done?
Number 5,
right,
Butterfly Entangled.
What do you want, man? Go back in the room. And when I get done?
In a spider's web. Overlord. In hindsight, Bone Daddy Ainz fully embracing his role as the big bad of this fantasy world isn't all that surprising.
Oh, what this one was?
I mean,
I
we've
love
seen
Abby,
him
though.
viciously kill off his opponents before and use the NPCs of the world as his tools on numerous occasions. Apparently, some fans weren't so convinced and were outraged to discover their precious skeleton was now full-on chaotic neutral, willing to lead innocents to their deaths for his grand amusement.
Oh, that's their problem.
That, or they just couldn't handle the scene with the carnivorous cockroaches.
Yeah, nah, that was too much.
Number 4, The Shield Hero.
Yep.
The Rising of the Shield
I
Hero.
thought it would be higher.
Such a shame that many chose not to give this masterful isekai the time it deserved because they weren't too keen on the opening episode.
I watched the whole thing, bro.
While the subject of false rape accusations and slavery are indeed brought up, many are in agreement that the way the series handled such subjects was both mature and narratively vital, since the slander thrown against Naofumi sends him spiraling to the very bottom, making his eventual rise into the true hero all the more spectacular.
Fat.
Not that the protesters would get to see it, since some maintained their displeasure to the very end. Number 3, Electric Soldier Porygon. Pokemon.
What's wrong with this episode?
The Pocket Monsters are no
This is when that
stranger
ugly
to
Porygon
controversy.
came out?
However, out of all their unfortunate exploits, nothing can really top the time they set a new Guinness World Record for the most amount of epileptic fits caused at once.
Oh, that's what happened. That's what happened. People have seizures, though. Okay.
CG Pokemon Porygon?
A scene featured in this cyberspace-based episode saw Pikachu cause an explosion with a strobe effect, which resulted in many children and adults all over Japan having epileptic seizures, among other ill effects. The show would be taken off air for 4 months and would change Japanese animation practices. Ironic that such a forgettable episode would have its name cemented into the public mainstream because of such a terrible mistake.
Yeah.
もっと安全なシステムをまた作ってよ。だねだね、ピカチュウ。
Number 2, the fate of particular
no one gotta be
adventurers,
berserk.
Goblin Slayer. Oh boy, this one was something, wasn't it?
Yeah, this episode
準備を
was.
した方が。
Woo!
ここまで来て。
Man.
Granted, if audiences had known what they were in for, and a convenient mature tag had been put in place, then maybe there wouldn't have been such a huge backlash against this Dark Fantasy's opening episode. Say what you will about the overall quality of the series, the sudden and brutal death of a group of adventurers at the hand of an evil bunch of little green mutants certainly got people talking.
Yeah.
That and the tactless implications of sexual assault against its female characters. You can see the rage train coming from a mile away.
あなたは。
Goblin Slayer.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, the beast that shouted I at
Oh,
the heart
duh,
of
I
the
forgot
world.
about it. Okay.
Neon Genesis Evangelion. Congratulations, Evangelion, you did it. You managed to enrage your fanbase to such an extent that you succeeded in earning yourself that rarest distinction that only a select few series gain when their watchers become obscenely irate: death threats.
Yeah. I forgot what happened though.
Yeah, the folks over in Japan lost the plot a bit when they discovered the end of the show was just Shinji caught between a mental breakdown and a philosophical reflection.
Ah,
complete
that's
with
right.
Major budget cuts.
僕はここにいたい。僕はここにいてもいいんだ。
It's not exactly what we hoped for, but it is memorable in its own kind of way.
I
We
guess.
just wish others had seen it that way. This unpopular ending would later be rectified with the release of End of Evangelion.
おめでとう。
おめでとう。ありがとう。
So which of these episodes shocked you the
Trash,
most? Let
bro.
us know in the comments below. Maybe follow this
Hey,
guy on
man,
Twitter
nice
at
video for-
#Bo.
Nice video for the homies that WatchMojo, bro. It was really dope video. I'm really so shocked that Berserk didn't make it. That scene with the horse and the girl. I thought I should be on it. But yeah, man, Caesars, Goblin Slayer. I gotta watch Sword Art Online because I didn't think people say it was good, but I didn't think it was crazy like that, bro. As far as the Overlord thing, I mean, it's wherever. I enjoyed it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Don't forget to click the like button. Don't forget to click the sub button. Don't forget to watch most of love. Don't forget to click the notification bell. Share all your family and friends. See you on this one, man. Peace.
Eagle double G. Top dog, bite them all, yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, you should be turning it up. CBT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up. And when they bang us in the club, baby, you got to get up.